Good morning, friends. All right, so today we are going to go over the GN ReSound Vivia 60 Micro Rick. Okay, so this is the black package it will come in. You'll see that it will have a terry cloth, wax filters, the cables to connect it to the wall, and then you have a soft case for daytime storage if needed. This will be your hearing aid charger. It will actually hold a little bit of a charge, and you would notice that when you after you have it plugged in. So you have these three dots. They basically represent 3 full charges of your hearing aids if you keep it plugged in. So if you end up going away for, like, say, a weekend or whatnot, you could just pop this off as long as you kept the charge, and you will be good to go. All right, so hearing aids. So you have your hearing aids. You have the colors that tell you what ear they go into. So blue for left, and then you have red for right. In the middle, it will show like how charged the hearing aids are. Those little lights will just light up. Let's see if I have enough charge to be able to do that. Like that. See? Okay. So when you put your hearing aids in your ears and you take when you take them out of the charger, whatever your prescription is, that's basically what it will be set to. If you make any volume changes by either using the buttons, which I'll go over in a minute, or the app that you can download, once you put them inside of here and you remove them, it's going to go back to your default prescription. So understand, you cannot make any mistakes. You can't mess up the hearing aids by fiddling with the volume controls or going into the app, which the pairing of the app I can't go into with this, but it is very self-explanatory. The only thing I can say to start the pairing process is that you would need to go into general accessibility hearing devices, and that's towards the bottom of your page, and then it will go through the process of how to pair them. So without further ado, let's go with the anatomy of the hearing aids. So what you have here is your hearing aid. Okay, on this hearing aid you will have your microphones. So they are up at the very top right there, and then on the bottom right there. In the middle you have that LED light that will basically determine, it will say whether you are on or off. Also, you can do one of these numbers and you can kind of do that, and you'll hear a little bit of feedback. You will also know that that's how it is on. So the hearing aid has a button. You could have programs set into your hearing aids, but you can also use this as a volume control or a shut off switch if you need to. So all you're going to do is, if it's a shut off, you press and hold this for 5 to 8 seconds. And then you will notice the light will turn green. That's basically showing that you're either shutting it off or turning it on. If it's going to end up being a program, all you do is give a light little press, just like that, just pop. And then it would go to those specific features. And then it will also work as a volume control. So because this is the left hearing aid, and we understand that by the blue that's there, that's how you know what ear it goes into. So blue stands for left, and the other side will have red in those areas. The red stands for right ear. It also stands for raise for volume control. So left will lower and right will raise the volume. Like I said, there's a little bit of coloring. So there's the blue again here right here on the hearing aid. You have your receiver wire, that is this right here. When you're putting your hearing aids in and out, you really want to try not to stress that wire too much, because if it becomes broken, then you are basically doomed and you need to get a whole new receiver, which you'd have to either go to your doctor for that, whomever prescribed you the hearing aids, or the company, which hearing aids are not cheap. Okay, you have a custom ear mold here. So this was taken from an impression of an ear, and it basically will fit in their ear and only their ear properly. You have a little dot right there. That's called a wax filter. That's going to need to be replaced roughly once a month. You're going to do that by using your wax filters. So all you're going to do is just open this up by separating the top. You're going to see all the sticks, and you're going to remove a stick. Okay. So you're going to just remove one of these sticks. You're going to hold your hearing aid just like this. You're going to take the black side first. You're going to just pop it in, give it a little screw, and then you can pull it out. You're then going to flip it over to your opposite side, and you're going to put that in, just give it a little twist and push, and then that is how it's going to seat itself. So twist, push. It's going to make a liar out of me now. Well, this isn't a good tutorial when it's not working properly. Take out another stick because you may have damaged it while it's going in there. But it is very imperative that you do this properly. Otherwise, you can get these things lost in your ear if you're not paying attention. Okay, so new filter, put it there, give it a little twist and push, and then you can pop it out. So it's that easy. I know I kind of made it look a little bit more than what it was. Okay, so on this hearing aid, we have what is called a canal lock. That just gives it a little bit of extra pressure to be able to keep it in your ear as best you can. So maintenance of these hearing aids is really a three-step process. First is you're going to wipe down the entire hearing aid in this order. Wipe down the hearing aid and then wipe down your custom ear mold just like so. After you've wiped both of those down, you're going to take the brush that was provided and you're going to brush those microphones there and there. Just give it a brisk little brush, and then after that you're going to take that tool that we've given you, and there's a hole that's right there. It's called an air vent. Basically allows a little bit of ambient sound from the surrounding environment to basically come into your ear, so you're not fully blocked. So that is how that is done. So we've gone over how to clean these hearing aids and then how to maintenance them, make sure that they're taken care of. Let me see one quick second, please. Oh, I was saying before, you have these little things. You have this terry cloth. Don't use it. Just get rid of it. Use a tissue, just a dry tissue every single day, and you should be pretty much good to go. Sorry about the previous bit, but this is how you will clean the mics. So you're just gonna brush really well on there. And like I said, if you don't get those and they don't get cleaned, they're going to end up getting filled up, and then you're not going to be able to hear out of your hearing aids. So it is really a good idea to do your daily maintenance. The next thing, like I said, you're going to take this little silver clip, you're going to stick it in that hole, and you're going to scoop anything in there out. Because if that gets clogged, well, then you're not going to be able to hear that outside sound, and you're going to feel plugged up. If that ends up going and you can't, it gets broken or whatnot, you can also take a mini pipe cleaner as a last resort to push that stuff out. You always go from the back and then you push straight out, because you don't want to push all that oil and wax back further deep, because, well, so it's going to be right at the tip. Push. So I hope that this was beneficial to you. The only other thing that I could do is I can partially show you how to put this hearing aid on. So here we go. So you're going to take the hearing aid and you're just going to hold it like this, go to eye level. You can still see this from here. You're going to then put it over your ear just like that, and then you're going to insert this custom ear mold into the ear. It's not my hearing aid, so it wasn't custom fit for me, so I can't show you that insertion. But essentially, the wire is supposed to be flush up against your head, and then the custom ear mold goes in, and you won't really see it because from this part of the ear, it's basically in there, and then that canal lock will lay flat inside the bowl of your ear. Once again, I hope this is helpful to you. If it is, please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep on making videos like this of the different hearing aids that I get as I get them in. All right, so stay healthy and hear with style.